Good day, all. This is the Father Kevin Nina team coming to you about our outreach. We have some plans coming up for this coming fall and for Christmas. So I would ask you, Nina, to explain what's happening, but she has some things that we need to talk through first before we go into that.
Thank you, Father Kevin. Many of you may not be aware, but many of the pantries in our area are very short of food this time of year. And part of the reason is because there now is a new charge that's being passed on to the pantries from their Baltimore City, the main Maryland food bank, that was not already in their budgets to be able to work with. So I've had many a church and many a pantry reaching out asking me for food. I just want to pass that along. I know you all are doing the very best with what you do, and you always amaze me, and you always send in so much. But I think this year we're probably going to be in really hard times based on the prices of things and the fact that the pantries are not going to be as stocked as they once were. I have been putting this out to many of the families that reach out to me for hours for their teenagers and even middle schoolers, that maybe they can do just a local neighborhood food collection as one of the ways to create their hours. So I just wanted you to know that the food is really, and it doesn't have to be just food. It can be any type of non-perishable item, toiletries, toilet paper, paper towels, just don't please put like dairy or anything perishable in our drops out in front of the churches. But now getting on to this fall, Thanksgiving will be here before we all know it. We are once again going to go with the grocery cards, and I don't want people to feel down about this, because what's happening is many of the organizations, and I'll explain this as I go through each of the organizations, they actually use these cards in order to purchase the food that's needed for the person. This year, once again, and I'm so excited about this, ShopRite has come forth and said that they will be giving us the vouchers for the turkeys and the hams this year, which I was really concerned considering all the shortages that many of the stores are experiencing. But the family had a meeting and they have gotten back to me and said that yes, they will be able to offer the vouchers. So I placed an order with them for 300 vouchers for Thanksgiving and 300 for Christmas. So that's really a plus. So who we serve, Anna's House is one that we do each year for Christmas, and we offer the gift that the Santa gives to the children at Anna's House. So how that works is I will be given a list of 3 items for each child, and then we will put that out there, and those will be gifts that we will ask the parishioners to pick up for us. We haven't got all of the nitty-gritty worked out on how we're going to place this out there, but I'm hoping to engage more of you because I know that many of you stop by my door and you want to buy things. However, organizations such as ARC uses the Walmart and Target gift cards and the grocery cards by taking their families to the stores, and we've already had the pages or the envelopes numbered per the families that we're working with, and based on the size of the family, we've implemented the cards in the envelopes in order for them to then go to the store, give an amount, and they pay for these items as they come forth. So I want to make sure that you understand these are not just gift cards that we're collecting from you and handing to people, random people. These are all through the organizations, and everything's set up to be able to work directly with the families. Asylee Women, which is our sister parish at St. Anthony of Padua, this year has reached out. They have between 85 and 95 families that they're working with. Some are the Asylum Seekers, others are survivors of human trafficking. They have minors and teenagers, many with children. They're working with between 175 and 190 children. We are not expected to take care of all of that. We do our part. They reach out to many other parishes in this area, in the Baltimore County area. But we have done really well with assisting them. They mainly use Aldi cards and Walmart cards because that's what's closest to them to shop at based on where they're located. So that's why at Christmas time I do ask for those cards. We will do Intercounty Outreach again this year. We will also be working with John Archer, which is now called Harford Academy. Both of these organizations will do a combination of gift cards. John Archer has volunteers on staff that actually get the Christmas lists. They do the online ordering, which is why I've always encouraged you to try to get the cards to us before December, by the end of November, so that they have a chance to place orders and find out if the gifts are coming. Some of these will also be adoptions. So we're again working on how to fine tune that and get the adoption set up so that everyone is aware. We will work again with Leading by Example, which is another advocacy program in Harford County that works with families, just trying to figure out how to put a family together, keep them working, keep the family together in place. Those are ones we typically do adoption with, as well as my shut-ins that most of you see me when I'm over in the church picking up groceries. We will work with them for Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I do a lot of their shopping with whatever gift cards I have left over once we've covered all the organization. We have Mosaic, which is primarily singles, and their cards go to an advocate that takes them shopping. And then, of course, we always include any referrals from our parishioners and from our school teachers or parents. So always, please, if you know somebody that you think we need to include in here, I would just ask you to get in touch with me and give me the name and a contact information for that. We start out big. I always get nervous, but we always come through. It's a lot to ask. We will do our best with what we come forth with. I can never thank you all enough. I know this is a huge undertaking each and every year, but I greatly appreciate all that you bring to us to work with all these families. So I'll keep you posted about the how we'll work on the adoptions and how that's going to work. So that'll be information that'll be placed in the bulletin. So primarily ShopRite gift cards. We'll have the vouchers. We'll look for Target and Walmart cards. And then for Asylee Women, the only thing we would add there would be the Aldi gift cards.
Thank you, Nina. Again, and we're doing a new normal, trying to reach out to the poor, trying to help them in the best way we can. But we have to be, again, protective during the COVID time still. It's still with us. People are still getting sick. So we're trying to best be protect both parties, parishioners, volunteers, and the poor. So the best way is helping out is through the gift cards. I know sometimes it takes away, I like to grab this gift, I like to get this, but you're still helping out. You're still making a difference. Surprising the organizations and the agencies saying that it makes a difference. And that's all I ask, that you reach out. And by doing that, you are helping the poor. You are loving your neighbor. You are making a difference. So we're still trying to do our best. We're outreaching. Again, remember the casseroles, remember the food, bring it in. We always need them. Thank you for that one time. We almost close to 150 casseroles. Keep on doing that because they always want it, and I'll keep pushing that. But we wanted to get this out so that you can be able to see what's happening for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's just around the corner. So thank you very much. Thank you for your generosity, and God bless you all.